This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. I'm surprised they even greenlit this ETF with the government shutdown. That signals big things are coming for our community soon. Breaking: New York Stock Exchange ARCA has certified the listing and registration of the Bitwise Invest Solana staking ETF. You give credit where credit's due. I'm not the biggest Solana fan. Yet again, I think there's going to be a lot of winners, but this signals good things coming. 263 XRP. We were sitting at like 269 today. We're dumping a little bit. I don't know why. You got to ask why, always. Hey, there's more drama. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's see. Eleanor Terrett. She's always on top of it. New Canary Funds Spot, HBAR, and Litecoin ETFs are now effective and will begin trading on NASDAQ tomorrow, according to CEO Stephen McClurg. So it's not just Solana getting this nice little cozy treatment. It's Litecoin and HBAR, which yet again, no sight of XRP. You got to ask why. Why would they do it? Litecoin, HBAR, and Solana. Okay, yeah, I definitely see it happening. But they put in Litecoin ahead of XRP. My red flag. I'm immediately questioning. Litecoin and Hedera are the next two token ETFs to go effective after Ethereum, McClurg told me in a statement. We look forward to launching tomorrow. Then, as confirmed by Eric, the New York Stock Exchange has also certified 8A filings and posted listing notices for Bitwise Invest Spot Sol ETF to launch tomorrow and Grayscale's G Sol to convert Wednesday. How is this possible during the government shutdown, you ask? Well, the operational law does not always actually require an open government. That's what I'm saying. I said this in a video yesterday. You think the government stopped it, like with stuff so important as like the moving of the financial system? Yeah, we're just gonna stop because they're fucking fighting like morons in Congress. No, dude, there's way bigger shit. It's my understanding that 8A filings are just as important as the S1s in getting these ETFs ready to launch. A quick catch-up on the terminology. The 8A form formally registers ETF shares under the 1934 Act for trading on an exchange, while the S1 registers them under the Securities Act of 1933. You follow? Keep up. This morning, New York Stock Exchange certified all of the 8A filings for the ETFs above, aka the final step before shares can start trading. But what about the SEC Gov staff needing to greenlight the S1 registration statements? Here's the key. The issuers included language in their amended S1s that lets them automatically go effective 20 days after filing. Typically, issuers delay S1s until the SEC takes them effective. But the legal default is that the S1 goes automatically effective without SEC intervention. Thank God. That means the agency doesn't need to approve them manually, and the filings can go live on their own, even during the shutdown. So long story short, all the legal boxes are checked and the ETFs are on track for launch. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Get them done. This fucking SEC, man. Everyone, yet again, easier said than done, I can only imagine. But I mean, come on. These fucking guys are dragging their feet, even though in the back of our minds, we know it's not them. It's the power players forcing this whole orchestration. I think we can all kind of agree. Good, great first step, though. We are on our way to the glory land. This was super bullish. Circle minted 7.75 billion USDC in just 1 month, including 750 million today. This is all lining up. I mentioned this too. Seeing a lot of minted Tether, like billions, Tether USDC over the last like weeks and months. And today we were getting a lot of news about Western Union, Citi partnering. I mean, all these guys are coming together now. They're launching their stuff. The gears are starting to move. Once that first gear unclogs, we're going to start rolling, baby. This is it. Okay. Apparently, we'll never know who Satoshi Nakamoto is. This is wrong on so many levels. How can you sit there and be so confident that Satoshi is never coming back? Ahaha. This is actually so sad. Everything that was said in this clip is very concerning. What's he spouting off, dude? Not with graham cracker.
So we can't do Satoshi, right? Because like he's gone. He's never coming back, and we can't invoke him to come back.
How do you know
What?
he's gone?
That's a valid question. Here we go.
Because he would have come back at this point.
What fucking logic is that? These guys get me so amped up. It's insane.
He was like incentivized financially, and Bitcoin is worth hundreds of billions.
His wallet.
At no point in time is there a person that's like, I'm gonna wait. I have a couple $100 billion now. I'm gonna wait until it hits $1 trillion or whatever it is.
Well, that's a fucking large. Oh, this guy's pissing me off.
Wallets. That's how you know.
You can see it. Yeah, his coins have not moved since I forget what year.
It's his coins.
Yeah, it's in his wallet.
How many coins does he have?
Wasn't it like 1 million? Roughly
It's
a million
lot.
coins. Yeah.
So what's the value of that?
It was like
Whatever it is, yeah.
$128 billion.
Yeah, he's like one of the top
Sitting in his
5.
And you've never seen that is his wallet transacting.
It's never moved.
It's never moved. You gotta ask why.
It never will.
It hasn't moved since when? It was like 2000.
I want to say 2011, but I might be wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So are people speculating that he's passed away? That he's gone?
Most likely he's passed away, yeah. The people who think he was, but the Bitcoin community doesn't really like to talk about who Satoshi is because
Yeah, they don't because it crumbles their whole narrative. That's why.
that's an attack vector, right? Because if you figure out who that person is or who that group was, you can attack
That's
their
a
character.
vulnerability.
That's a vulnerability.
It's interesting.
But yeah, oh, dude, I just fucking reviewed this clip, like literally a couple hours ago on my
Michael
Patreon.
Saylor has been asked, who is Satoshi Nakamoto?
He gets mad.
And yeah,
Yeah, he gets mad because his fucking whole business relies on no one knowing who it is. It's a house of
he
cards.
just it triggers him. Like he does not want to answer it.
Right.
I was
And
talking about this
he
on
gets,
Patreon.
Like, visibly upset.
Yeah, he calls it the immaculate conception of Bitcoin, right? Because it's like no one knows who gave birth to this thing.
We have a solid guess. We have a solid guess.
And it's smart. Like, we shouldn't really try to figure that out.
What the fuck kind of logic is that, dude? Are
Not
you
bad.
kidding me? These guys are on I mean, him, that Andre guy. What a train of thought. I can't. It seems like these guys are fucking, what's the word? Held at gunpoint with some type of ransom or blackmail or something. Like, they really don't want anyone even considering. Here we go. This is where things are getting juicy, fruity. I'm trying to see the runtime. Hold up. Okay. So, we saw that Citibank, just one of my recent videos, Citibank partnered with Coinbase to basically open up crypto operations, basically get the ball rolling. So Citibank, Ripple bought Medico. Medico is a digital asset custody company. They do more shit, but more or less. And Citi and Medico have some partnerships. So this guy, Okan Pekin, global head of security services at Citi, said, get this shit out of my way. We are witnessing the increasing digitization of traditional investment assets along with new native digital assets. We're innovating and developing new capabilities to support digital asset classes that are becoming increasingly relevant to our clients. And this was Medico. He is talking about Medico. And then Ripple Swell 2025. Who do we got? Someone else attending. We got Ryan Rugg, global head of digital assets, treasury, and trade solutions at Citi. I mean, did we not think all of these guys, like everybody, is working together behind the scenes? I mean, let's get realistic here, please. Oh, this goofball again. Gold. Spot gold. Literally showing, what is that, a fucking two-day chart going down? These absolute morons, dude. Like, yeah, how about you just zoom it out a little bit? They do the same shit with Bitcoin that, like, the mainstream media, they used to at least. They pick such a selective thing. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. This is so easily. They gotta be engagement baiting. They like, I don't know. I can't. This guy gets under my skin when I see him pop up on the timeline. Okay, so apparently Mr. Wonderful went on Fox News, and what is this clip about? Just now on Fox, stablecoins in the next 5 to 6 months will completely take over by law. Backed by U.S. Treasuries, RLUSD. Let's see what Mr. Wonderful. Shark Tank is one of my favorite shows of all time. Mainly season 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then everything else after that's like pretty bad, in my opinion.
We're not really moving away from the dollar. We're moving away from the paper currency. And we're moving to the U.S. Treasury bill, shorter duration than 92 days. I think in the next 5 or 6 months, the largest holder of U.S. Treasuries will be stablecoins.
They will.
It's still the good old American economy that's backing that up, and that and everybody trusts. 52 cents for every dollar invested around the world goes in the American economy. I think this is a good outcome, and I believe what I just told you will be rapidly moving forward because it will be law. It's not crypto cowboy land anymore. We have policy.
All right, so the thing with Mr. Wonderful and me is after him supporting FTX and being the spokesperson for that, don't trust what he has to say. And the fact, yet again, he's another one that, for whatever reason, cannot utter the words Ripple or XRP. Like, he's not stupid, per se. Maybe he is. I don't think he is. I've watched fucking plenty of Shark Tank. He's about making money. So when you got him, granted, he's probably owned by ABC, Disney, whatever the parent company of that is, because when you're owned by Disney, ABC, you do what they tell you. You are now a servant to the mouse. But after FTX, nah, not buying it. He's very pro Solana and Ethereum. But then a week or two ago, there's a clip of him literally during the flash crash talking about how Ethereum's gas fees were astronomical because of the amount of people trying to just like move money or this and that. It can't handle the transactions. It can't handle the volume if need be a bunch of people need to get in. It's like a one fucking door lane on Best Buy Black Friday 2009. Like, dude. So he's aware of the limitations of them, but doesn't acknowledge one that is making moves in the financial sector. He's in that, dude. His company is like mutual funds and shit. He's about making money. You don't think he'd look into the one company utilizing blockchain for fucking institutions? It's lower audio, I'm sorry.
In the last 9 months, lots has changed. Number one, we have regulation on stablecoins, which is effectively digital payment systems. That's very important. It's now law.
Number one.
Legal. Number two, we've been talking about putting Wall Street onto blockchain for 12 years. It's never happened because there's never been a good use case to do it. And nobody can rebuild the infrastructure on compliance on Wall Street until now. Now, let me give you an example. If you think about now that digital payment systems are legal, and let's talk about a use case for consumers, your phone. Now, if you could be right beside
pull that out of his gooch.
pizza joint or burger joint and simply say, large mac, mac and cheese, fries, that's it. That's all you have to say. Now, why will that work? Because your phone, the AI knows where you are, it knows where they are, it has a digital payment system on chain, and it sends that $4 order in a nanosecond right to the register there. They know who you are, so when you walk in a minute and a half later, you pick up your burger, or your slice, or your coffee,
That's
or your
scary.
groceries, or your dry cleaning, or anything you want. The only thing holding us up on this vision, but believe me, there's a lot of people trying to solve for this, is the blockchain itself. Ethereum, everybody knows that name, and Solana is also popular over the last 3 years. They're too slow. Because
he said it?
around the world every minute. And that's going to get very stuck.
He said it.
That happened a couple weekends ago in Ethereum when all of a sudden...
Dude, oh my god, I was just talking about this. I'm getting excited.
Had a big correction in the digital markets and the crypto markets. So we've got to build off that, and that's coming soon. But I'm really excited because the Clarity Act will be law probably in the next 90 days.
Whoa.
We're defining the law towards this vision I'm giving you.
Okay, let's talk in the future more about this. I get it, and I can see how you use the cryptocurrency of any sort, stablecoin or whatever it may be. If you can get a blockchain that processes a bunch of transactions at once, to your point, I can see how you pay for stuff, your everyday interactions. I'll be curious as we move in that direction, Kevin, what the effects are on inflation, the lack thereof, the controlling of inflation. If you've got a finite base of
Yes, tell us, Kevin O'Leary.
The inflationary aspects of the Federal Reserve printing more money if you are now dealing in everything in crypto. I'm not sure that's something you can answer in 30 seconds we have left, but I think that's fascinating now if we all almost inadvertently move away from
stop
the
moving
dollar
the phone.
and what effects that has on the inflationary aspects of the dollar.
We're not really moving away from the dollar. We're moving away from the paper currency. And we're
Yeah,
moving
we
to
saw
US
that.
Treasury.
Okay. Oh, interesting, dude. I cannot believe he said it. That won some points for me. Dude, he came to it took him a bit. Or he was intentionally being dishonest all these years about, Ethereum and Solana are they're the best. They're the best to ever do it. No, dude, they can't handle it. They can't handle the smoke. As much as you want to, fight each other about it. I mean, I'm surprised he said it. I was just talking shit. That's hilarious. Just in, the S&P 500 closes above 6,800 for the first time in history. Let's go. Let's get a couple of snaps like a poetry lounge or some shit. There we go. Be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications to support the channel. And if you guys want to join the Minutemen, you could do that by clicking the Patreon link in the description below. Supports the channel. You get exclusive videos, extended cuts. And that's it. Appreciate you guys. I will see you in the next one. Let's go make some money. Yo, peep the Weather Channel. Dude, the music always bops.